Hello, welcome. Today is May 12th, 2022, and I'm here to do our daily check-in, so let's begin. If you're wearing headphones, please lower the volume. I welcome in my spirit guides and all angels, nice and great is good. I welcome messages of love and light that bring healing and love to all. Please bless this reading. Thank you. Alright guys, so today we are going to do Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, how are you guys doing today? Are you guys feeling lovely? So let's go ahead and check you out. So if you missed out on yesterday's reading with Divine Masculine, I repped a new one on Masculine, right? So feminine, I'm not going to be gentle unless there's gentle messages that are coming through. But let's see. Spirit, please reveal to me what is the overall energy of our Divine Feminine Collective. What do we need to know about Divine Feminines at this time? Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy or the vibration that we need to know in regards to Divine Feminine? What do we need to know about Divine Feminine Collective at this time? Please bring forth clear messages in regards to Divine Feminine Collective. What do we need to know about Divine Feminine energy? Okay. So, wow. Now, this is kind of ironic, right? Because 2 days ago and possibly yesterday, Masculine was in victim consciousness, but overall feminine, okay, you are also in this victim mentality. Now, as I mentioned, okay, both masculines and feminines, you guys are, you know, have masculine feminine energy from within. Okay, so, you know, maybe one another is triggering each other's insecurities and things of that nature. So I see that feminine, you feel like you are the victim. Okay. Also, we have contemplation, it's in reverse, and we have mute in reverse, and we have patience in reverse. So this is what I'm feeling. Okay, you feel like the victim. You don't want to think about this anymore. Okay, you're done, you know, staying silent. Okay, you're not going to hold back on patience. Okay, you've lost your shit. You're like, patience? I've been patient, right? So again, this is a very, you know, I guess a generalized energy, okay, about feminines. Feminines, you have been patient, okay? You know what patience is. How much more do you have to be patient in regards to this connection with Divine Masculine? Okay, you feel like the victim. If Masculine felt like the victim, okay, oh no, feminine, you feel like the victim. What did I say? Okay, I think I talked about this in yesterday's channel message with Divine Masculine, and also this was on Monday's reading. Okay, if Masculine felt like they were the victim, you know, feminines, you needed to heal an aspect of yourself because you actually were the victim also. So do you see how like the energies are kind of intermixed with one another? Let's see, let's clarify. Because I can see that feminines, you don't want to think about this, right? Spirit, please clarify the energies of Divine Feminine. What do we need to know about Divine Feminine with their unconscious or subconscious energies in regards to this victim? Yeah, what did I say about the other day? You know, you no longer want to feel like you're abandoned. Okay, you really feel like your hands were, you know, kind of tied down to a situation. What else could you do, right? Yeah. Feminine. You about had it. You're like, you know what? This relationship does not deserve a second chance. Why should you feel bound and stuck towards this twin flame connection, right? Also, I see here trust, and it came up neutral. It is safe to trust in this situation. Okay, so you feel like, you know, the second chance shouldn't even be an option. Okay, you have been patient way too long. Okay, so some of my feminines are learning a lesson, and it's kind of ironic, and I told my friend this before I got on and did this divine feminine reading. So my friend contacted me literally right before I started doing this channel message, and I told her I need to clear my energy, or else I'm going to channel her energy, and this is her energy to the T. She feels like the victim. Okay, she feels like she can't trust it. She doesn't want to give her masculine a second chance. She has really lost her patience, okay, in regards to thinking about this. Okay, now this all happened, okay, where she had blocked her masculine, and now, you know, she added him back, but he won't accept the friendship. Okay, so, you know, everybody has a story, right? Well, she was the one who had blocked him because she felt hurt. You know, it was kind of like a sense of abandonment, you know, because he kind of broke things off with her, he kind of like ghosted her at the same time, you know, just really stopped talking to her. So, but then, you know, she kind of blocked him at the same time. So again, what did I say in yesterday's channel message? If you guys have feelings of hurt, resentment, based off of whatever, you know, maybe you guys were just not ready. Okay, maybe there was a trigger moment, then you guys aren't ready for union. Okay, but let's see, let's keep it going, because like I said, I didn't want to channel just her energy, and it's showing up. Okay, also we have a spiritual lesson. Okay, this person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. Okay, I have a feeling that feminines, okay, you don't want to receive this spiritual lesson. Okay, why? Because there's possibly no chemistry. Okay, like if there's no attraction in the situation, then how could you really think that you could wait on this person a little bit longer so they can get their shit together, especially if you were the victim? Okay, now I saw in previous readings that masculine felt like they were the victim. Okay, but you know, that's why masculines, they don't really see the perspective of the feminine, because whatever the masculine was feeling, the feminine also feels the same. Both you guys are connected, but experiencing this victim consciousness in a very different way. That's why both twins are really triggering each other. And, you know, one cuts the other person off. It's a form of escapism. Okay, you know, whether or not it's cutting someone off because, you know, feelings of hurt, you know, can't take it anymore, being triggered, you know, because there are some trauma wounds that didn't even get healed in the past. You know, it's all bubbling up, right? That's what I'm seeing. So I really feel like for my divine feminines, okay, you're being triggered. You don't know if you want to give a second chance. You don't know if you can trust, you know, that you'll get out of being a victim, okay, of being abandoned. Okay, because why? There is no balance in the situation between you and masculine. Now let's be for real, guys. Okay, how many, like, let's do a show of hands, or, you know, I don't know, give me a winky face down below, whatever. You can even do a thumbs down on this video if you guys want. Okay, how many of you, okay, have been treated with fairness from your divine masculine? Let's be real. How many? Nine times out of 10, feminines have been treated like shit from their divine masculine. That's why I say, why is masculine so divine when they treat their feminines like crap? but you love them anyway. And that's the toxic connection that is, you know, going on. Why? Okay, it became toxic because of a programmed way of being on either parts. Okay, this has something to do with, you know, history of, you know, relationships going back towards childhood. Okay, how was that person raised? Have they gotten over, you know, their childhood wounding? You know, do they resemble their father, their mother? You know, even though that they may resent, you know, their parents. You know, does this person have an alcohol addiction? You know, do they do other things, you know, to kind of not really address the situation, like polygamy? You know, where, you know, hey, you can have your cake and eat it too. Everyone's vice is different here. So, you know, feminines, what I'm saying is that maybe you've lost the chemistry with your divine masculine and you feel like the victim. Okay, you don't want to be abandoned anymore. Things are not fair. Okay, you're working on your self-worth over here. Okay, your self-worth is really important. You're tired of grieving over this BS dealing with this divine masculine. Okay, or masculine counterpart. So you could be your own masculine energy, okay, within yourself, and really have chemistry with yourself instead of somebody who doesn't give two shits about you personally. Why? I mean, you got to really think about your self-worth. If there's no balance in the connection and they left you, okay, and you feel like the victim, and let's say they ghosted you, they blocked you, they have an issue with communicating to you, okay, do they respect you? You know, if they're so friends or friendly with everybody else except for you, okay, what does that tell you about that person? The reason is possibly because you trigger your divine counterpart. You guys are spiritual teachers towards each other so that they can go and learn karmic lessons with karmic partners. And that's how the cookie crumbles, guys, okay? That's why I said the other day, twin flame connections are difficult. Now, I know that there's a few and far between 1% of twins that are together with their counterpart and they're doing mission work, you know, with each other, but not everybody has that same, you know, mission. Okay? Some of the twins, they do their mission work separately from their twin. While, you know, the other half of the twin are still unawakened, but living out their karma, clearing out their karmic situations the hard way. Okay, everyone is different when it comes to spiritual awakening. So feminine, since you are the one who is the more awakened twin, okay, you're starting to realize, okay, that you've kind of lost this attraction because you know what your self-worth is. Okay, things are not balanced. If they're not balanced, okay, you know what to do. But I really feel like for the feminine to give the masculine the benefit of the doubt, like one day they'll change. But how long is that one day going to come? It may take years, guys, decades of waiting. You know? You don't have to wait on this masculine. And I get that, right? You know, energetically, you know, we want to say, yeah, we want to, you know, cut off the masculine and move on. But you know what? It is not that easy. And I understand. But that's what I'm seeing here. So let's see what else is going on with the feminines. And guys, you know, I know that this is a hard week. Because like I mentioned in my masculine reading, my scorpionic energy is on point. I'm not trying to, you know, fluff stuff, you know, some stuff up saying that, oh, you know, there's a new love coming towards you, you know. Hey, if you're, you know, putting yourself out on the market, I mean, that could be the truth, you know, because why do you want to feel like the victim with this masculine over here when they're not showing up? And that's why, feminines, okay, you need to learn to heal yourself, which was the first reading I did out of the week on Monday. So if you missed on Monday's reading, okay, go ahead and check that one out. Because you know, as far as like, you know, like the views on my readings for this week, they're not even breaking 1,000, guys. That's how difficult it is to hear this stuff. Like I said, a lot of times, you know, people, they go on YouTube, you know, to take their mind off of things, you know, kind of butter things up, you know, massage, you know, some ideals, and you know, but if you really want to work on yourself, some of the stuff you're going to hear is not going to be easy. And you could be triggered, and you could possibly click off, and you know, hey, if I'm that person to help trigger you, and you know, kind of really reflect, you know, hey, you know, what are you doing? Then I did my job, right? So I see here, there's a friend, okay? So you may be talking to a friend, and this is possibly about philosophy, maybe, you know, maybe a lack of knowledge from what I can feel. So maybe you've lost this whole twin flame situation. Like there's nothing that, you know, that you could really say about how you feel like a victim, how you don't want to continue to learn this lesson, okay, about not giving the masculine a second chance. You're on the fence. You don't know if you trust this, right? So this is about, you know, whatever you have believed in all of this time, you know, perhaps, you know, you're starting to disbelieve, okay? And it could be the direct opposite. Maybe you didn't believe in twin flames in the past, but now you're a believer. Everyone comes to this point differently, okay? It really depends. Now, I see that you've lost your shit, okay? You lost your patience, feminine. This is constancy. You know, you're sitting here, you know, you don't want to stick around anymore. Time is ticking. Time is precious. And you feel like, you know, a lot of time was taken, okay? But the only person that has really taken time is yourself, okay? You can't really place the blame on the masculine, like, you know, you robbed me of my golden years. You know, all my youth is gone. I've waited for you half my life, you know, and you still haven't shown up. Well, if that's the case, you know, we know where the masculine stands, okay? They're never ready for this divine connection with the divine feminines because they haven't healed themselves. They don't even have the decency to communicate to the feminine, okay, about feelings. Feminines, this whole time, you possibly been feeling stuck and trapped in this whole twin flame situation. It probably drove you batshit crazy. I get it. You don't want to feel this misfortune, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. And, you know, maybe you lost a lot of money along the way. Maybe you need to get your priorities in order, you know? Instead of like thinking about the masculine energy, you really have to think more about yourself, you know? But sometimes, you know, your ability to work is actually affecting your performance to create wealth, okay, in your life. But not only that, okay, there's a lot of stuff that's going on in today's economy, okay? You know, everything is volatile, including relationships. That's what I'm seeing. You know, why? Because of a wedding. Maybe there's a loss of money because of a marriage. And that's for some of my feminines who are actually married, you know? And, you know, you feel frivolous, okay? Or lack of, okay? You don't want to do the same thing masculine is doing. So very similar energies to masculine. You've been thinking a lot, okay? That maybe you've been lying to yourself. You have to really sit still and contemplate is your thoughts on this situation, is it realistic? Have you treated yourself gently? Has the masculine treated you with gentleness and kindness? Have they been there thick and thin? For better, for worse? Have you been, there for yourself for better, for worse? Obviously, I mean, you're your own person. You had to go through it, through better or worse. So, this is all about mind training. You can get yourself out of this victim consciousness by not even being a victim, by removing yourself from the equation here. Okay? And I see her fortune. Yeah, there's abundance to be made, okay? Because you're not with your sweetheart, your divine love over here. And it's time for you to heal yourself. Again, very repeat themes, and I said this in yesterday's reading, and I'm going to say it again if you didn't watch yesterday's reading, okay, that feminines, okay, the reasons why I don't do twin flame readings on a daily basis is because it's the same shit, different day, okay, nothing's changed. It's all about doing the healing work. Okay, you also feel like the victim. So is the masculine. The masculine feels like the victim because they chose, somebody else, to play out their karmic contracts. Some of these masculines, they never learn, and maybe, it'll take them decades for them to learn. There was a particular person who had messaged on my readings a few readings back, and she's like, no, you got it right. I am not going to hear this. I'm going to come into union with my masculine this month or very soon. I'm like, okay, well, go ahead. Then this isn't your reading. But I'm talking to the feminines, okay, who secretly feel like the victim. Okay, you don't talk about this. This is subconscious energy that's showing up. Okay, you feel like a victim. You feel stuck and trapped. You can't shake off this masculine. They're living in your headspace. Okay, and for years, you couldn't really move on. Let's say you went out on dates, and you had high hopes that it would work out with someone new, but the shit didn't work out. Okay, and you keep going back to divine masculine, but they treat you like crap too. That's what I'm seeing. And let's say that there's a lot of back and forth energy, over the years. There's a whole bunch of back and forth, back and forth. Where's the stability, in this connection? When are you guys going to get stable? When is there going to be equilibrium and a sense of maturity, to really balance things out? I was talking about this in my reading yesterday for divine masculines. You have to have a relationship with your person in order to have something that is enduring and long lasting. So what does that mean? You have to have something relatable that you guys can ship together. Relationship. I see here the lover. In order to truly find love, you have to love yourself. You can't be looking like shit. Okay, be like, oh, woe is me. Oh, fuck it. Nobody loves me. You got your hot toddy over here. You need to get out of this. Codependency on. I'm the victim. Nobody's here to serve me. I have to go heal myself. Okay, and this is in regards to love. So there is some sort of romanticized situation. You got sidetracked for a hot minute. Okay, and you're no longer surprised about this. That's why I really feel like for my feminines, okay, you feel jaded. Okay, you're uninterested in romantic relationships. You want someone who is just, you want basics. Okay, that's why, that's the effed up part about people in today. Everyone is fake. you know, everyone got their fake profiles up, you know, especially, you know, especially if you use filters and shit like that, you know, for your profile pics and stuff. You know, where is the authenticity? You know, where is it where, you know, you don't have to do like plastic surgery or you know, or just like looking perfect all the time? You know, today's world is so fake. Everyone wants to be plastic, and we have a plastic problem on this planet. It's too much, you know, consumerism. Anyways, I'm going off tangent, you know, that's a different topic. But, you know, hey, everything is all interconnected in some way. So let's go ahead and see what else, right? Spirit, please reveal to me what is the energy of divine feminine and what is the energy of divine masculine, and what is the connective energy? Let's see, Spirit, what is feminine's energy overall? What can you tell me about divine feminine's energy? You know, because what it looks like is feminine, you're kind of salty that you got, you know, handed the short end of the stick. You know, so in this particular lifetime, you know, you feel like the victim. Okay, you don't want to give this masculine a second chance because you don't want to go through a spiritual lesson. Like, how many times do you have to go through this, right? You're just not interested. You know, sex is not even important to you anymore, you know, because where is the relationship? You know, is everyone based off of like fake, superficial, you know, get love quick schemes, you know, with passion, you know, and people mistake passion for love? You know, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I love the whole romantic aspect of, you know, dating or being in love with someone. And I love poetry, and I love roses, and you know, I love it when, you know, a gentleman, right, would take me out to a dinner or massage, you know, or, you know, and treat me like a queen or a princess, right, as we all do. But that's the initial stage. After a while, okay, shit gets old, and, you know, after masculine got you kind of hooked in, you know, with the whole, you know, bubble phase. Okay, let's say, you know, 6 months down the line, you know, there's less massages, you know, they're like, ugh, you know, they're like, I don't want a massage. You know, like, what the fuck? You know, like, you don't want a massage, but you want one, you know? My massage therapist told me that. He said, you know, when a man just throws up their ass and like, ugh, you know, and they don't want to massage you because why? It's because they're lazy and they don't want to do it, but they want to be serviced. Okay, so if masculines, you know, they don't have the patience to give you love in the same way that, you know, you gave love towards masculine, which is, you know, acts of service with massaging and cooking them meals and stuff like that. And if there's no reciprocal energy, you need to check that. Okay, that's a red flag, guys. Okay, and I know most of my feminines, you know, you meet up with your masculines and things are slowly changing. They're not doing what the initial stuff was. This is where the real reality sets in. Okay, when you guys are like living together or spending more time with one another, that's when you start to get to know that person more. Okay, but when you're in that honeymoon bubble phase where you're meeting each other every other weekend or like, you know, once or twice a month, you know, you only get like 10%, guys. You don't get the whole 100. You know what I mean? So you already painted like a narrative, or, you know, kind of like I don't know, making an assumption that masculine is this way. But, you know, what about the whole 90% of the time when they're not with you? What are they doing, you know, when you guys aren't together? Just saying. Bam, look at this. We have here death. This is Scorpio energy, my favorite card. Now, I see that, feminines, you're going through like a major transformation, okay? I really feel like you want to get out of this victim mentality, okay? You're not feeling it. You don't feel good, okay? You know what your worth is. You shouldn't really give this masculine second chance unless, okay, this masculine shows up and they show out, right? Like they're constantly, telling you how they're feeling. They check in with you. They make you feel secure, okay? Because that's a whole situation, okay? When we have twin connections and there's like a runner chaser phase, okay? You have to feel secure in a relationship. If you send a text message to your masculine and the masculine, doesn't really respond, you're like, okay, all you said was good morning and you didn't get a message back. That's a red flag. You're like, well, maybe he's just busy. Okay. Yeah, busy all day long, right? Should you give them a second chance at that point? No. Cut them off. Okay, that means they're busy. They're too busy because no, you know that whenever you're next to them in person, they got their cell phone next to them. Come on. They're not that busy. Now, I see, feminines, you have high hope, okay? You're sitting here naked on, what's this? A peace lily, okay? And you're connected to your higher self, from I can see. And you're doing the meditation, which is really good, okay? Ground yourself. So, whatever you wish, okay, you will manifest. And I told this to my friend, okay, before I got on into this channel message. I told her if she truly thinks that her masculine hates her, then that must be truth, okay? So, feminines, this is all in what you believe. Do you believe that you guys can reconcile the situation? Okay, or do you believe that there's something better out there for you? Everyone's situation is different. You want to get out of this victim mentality. You don't want to be stuck in this bubble. Okay, you want to be free. You want to feel liberated, and I see that, you're still trying to heal yourself over the past situation. Okay, you feel like, you can't do this. You feel like a fool for being a victim for oh so long. And what I'm also seeing here is that, you've invested into this for way too long. For some, it's been 7 years. And for 7 years, none of this stuff worked out. Okay? You made it work. You tried to make it work. Did it work out? No. But I see here the Chariot. Okay? And I see that you really want to move things forward quickly. Okay? You want to have a relationship. You want to express your love. For some, maybe you guys have enough balls to ring on masculine's door and be, hey, masculine, I've been thinking about you. I still love you. I can't get you out of my head, right? And I see that you want to have some sort of conversation. You want to whip something up, right? About the karmic. You want to tell masculine about the truth, or you want to know the truth about the karmic situation. And you really feel like you can't work on this. Okay, maybe a year has passed, nothing has changed. Okay, you feel like, okay, you're not attracted to being a victim, okay, and you're tired of learning these spiritual lessons because this has been on repeat for years, especially if it's been 7 years, okay, and you're like, you know what, I'm done, okay. So we're in Mercury retrograde, and so like I say to my feminines, okay, I'm not saying that you should cut off the masculine. Everyone's situation is different. You love masculine, go ahead and hold space for masculine. But if you're tired of being this victim, okay, and you don't want to give this masculine another chance, you don't have to give the masculine another chance. You can actually cut them off, and this could be your closure. Like, you're done with this energy. It's time for you to move on. Okay, you have your life to live. You want to spend it with someone who is going to be there in the present moment with you. Okay, right now there's no chemistry, and I really feel like these are for my feminines, that your guys are in no contact, no communication, right? Now, I know on other channeled readers, okay, you know, and they're very popular, okay, because it's all beautiful, positive messages, and I get that, right? You know, everything is in the power of positivity and light and love and fluffy shit, right? Okay, but is that the reality? You know, years have passed. Is that what's going on? Now, I know I preach the word patience, okay? So you can be patient, but you don't have to put your life on hold. Okay, you can continue to live your life, have experiences with other people, soulmates, okay? And a soulmate doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It could be friends, it could be family, it could be a co-worker. Okay, life goes on, okay? You know, and having these soul experiences with other people will actually help you to learn something from other individuals. We always have, you know, things to learn from other unique sentient beings. So I see that you're trying to let go of this toxic reality, okay? And I see you're the hermit. You've really thought about this, okay? And I see that, wow, we have here, what is this? Now, I believe that this is the King of Cups. You want to pull out the PowerPoint, right? And kind of logically explain how you're feeling. Maybe this is a chart, okay? Like the origin, right? Here's a point of origin, and let's just kind of map out the years, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then also, you know, how, you know, how many times that you guys have been back and forth, right? You know, and there's a kind of a decline here. That's what I'm seeing. You know, is masculine coming back? You have high hope. You know, this is judgment. You have high hope that it would. And I see here the world. So you've reached some sort of completion. 5 of Pentacles energy. You've waited a long time. You feel like you're not good enough, you know. You feel left out in the cold, you know. Your heart's been poked. You've been hiding in your heart. Cupid has been in your heart. You've been keeping your feelings to yourself. And I see here with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, you lost a lot. Okay, I don't know. Like maybe you lost your sense of identity. I really feel like there's a loss here. And you're not feeling very good because you gave power towards the karmic because you feel like the karmic has won. Because why? The karmic actually had their physical connection with the masculine energy as opposed to you. So maybe you have resentment towards the masculine because, you know, you always wanted to be with the masculine, but you feel like the victim. You know, but, you know, since masculine isn't with you in the physical, okay, you feel like, okay, you know what, you're done. You don't want to think about this anymore. You're done with practicing patience. You know, I'm just calling out this energy, guys. I'm not saying that, you know, you should just quit on masculine. You know, and I feel like I have to keep saying this over and over again because you make your own decision whether or not you're going to wait on masculine or not. I can tell you from my personal experience, okay, like I do have space in my heart for my masculine. My masculine hasn't shown me that he wanted to come back. Okay, I try to put myself out there. I still can't find anybody. Okay, that's why Scorpio moon is single. Okay, and a lot of people come to me and they're like, wow, you look so young and beautiful. How come you don't have a man? I'm like, well, I haven't found anyone. You know, at least a person who is true and authentic, who is on my same frequency, you know, who is actually going to show up. Okay. Now, I mean, I do have friends that do, but I'm not interested, right? So it's not like I don't have options. It's just there's a certain frequency or vibration that I have to be in alignment with. Other than that, you know, I look at time. Time is very precious and important to me. If it's not in alignment with, I guess, my work schedule, then no. But, you know, feminines, you know, if you had the opportunity to be with your masculine, you would make that time, right? Even though masculine isn't perfect. That's what I'm seeing, guys, you know. So take it as it resonates, right? You know, you feel like the victim because there's a karmic that's in the way. Okay. You know, should you wait on this masculine? It's really up to you. You know, you can continue to live your life. You don't have to put your life on hold. As a matter of fact, you can go out and date other people. And let's just hope that if you do go out on those dates, that you do find someone who is going to be with you in the present moment. Okay. Not 10 years from now. Like today. So if you're in the vibration of manifesting, you know, a partner, you know, then you have to be in the vibration of manifesting it. But you have to really open up towards the universe. Like, who is a person for your highest and greatest good? Not a person who's going to give you this feeling of being a victim. You don't want to attract this. You know what your self-worth is. You really want a relationship that's balanced. Is there balance in this connection between you and masculine today? No. Until masculine shows up and they show that, you know, they care. Okay, then yeah, let's see it. Show me the money. Have y'all seen that movie? Guys, back in the day, I used to be a billiards chick. I used to go out to the bars and, you know, and it was nice. I was in the APA and I used to shoot at different little hole-in-the-wall places and got to really meet a lot of different people. I got to learn a lot of stuff too, you know. But anyways, show me the money, right? So let's go ahead and see. So let's see here. I'll do feminine and masculine. Okay. So feminine, I see here the 10 of Wands. Okay. It's just too hard. It's just too hard. It's very similar to masculine energy. What did I say about twin flame connections? You guys are marrying each other, but in different ways. You're like, the ship has come in. Yay. I've waited this whole time. Masculine is like, I'm not ready to talk to you. Okay. But the both of you guys are kind of like in your head about, is it over? You can't wait till it's over. Masculines, you know, they're just afraid of maybe telling you, you know, what's on their mind. Okay, so they left it open-ended, possibly because they ghosted you, okay, or they were in control of the situation, which is a form of manipulation, okay, so that they can handle it in the way so they can have their way back in. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Now, how do you feel? Now, feminines, I see here 2 of Wands, and for the masculines, we have here, I keep forgetting what this is. I feel like this is, I want to say it's Temperance, but I saw the other card. Yeah, Temperance. So masculines, okay, they don't know what they want. They're not ready to connect or communicate. I really feel like both you guys are feeling this telepathic connection with one another with the High Priestess here. Okay, feminines, you feel like you need to make a decision. Are you looking back at the masculine? Okay, do you still want to feel the victim, or do you want to move on with your life? Okay, and find someone who is more balanced and secure for you. Okay, you know what your self-worth is. You're worthy of a true love connection, not, you know, waiting on the side, you know, for this masculine to wake up one day and come back. Okay, now I'm not saying that, you know, it's never going to happen. It can happen, but it's going to have to take some effort. And how long is it going to take? You know, because as far as I can see with this masculine, they don't feel confident. They don't feel confident to approach their feminine right now. Okay. Now, feminines, what I see, what you want is you want to get out of your head. You're stressed. You don't know what to do. For the masculine, we have your 7 of Swords. Okay, maybe, you know, they're trying to see what's at the end of the tunnel over here. You know, I really feel like they have to plan for their future. Okay, and I see that both you guys feel like this is a destined connection. You guys don't know where you guys stand. I feel like you guys are beaten up, tired, can't do this anymore. That's why twin flame connections, you know. A lot of twins don't make it to the end because this is a hard journey, guys. It takes perseverance. It takes strength, mental, you know, strength, physical strength, whatever. Everyone takes a beating in regards to their emotions. It's hurtful. Okay, you guys are holding the weight on your own shoulders to take one for the team. Okay, for the world. And feminines, you feel like, you know, you don't know if you can open up towards this masculine. And I see for this masculine, they want to move forward. Okay, now I see that the connective energy here is the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Both you guys feel like things are not balanced. Masculine is aware. Okay, are they going to do anything about it? Wow, we have here Ace of Swords. Again, they don't know what to think. They're not very clear. They don't know what to do. I mean, look, feminine. Masculine is lost in the sauce. They don't know what to think. And wow, okay, I see here Justice in reverse. They know that they haven't been fair towards you. Okay, and for some, they need to get a divorce. Okay, and if it's not a divorce, they need to get out of a karmic situation that wasn't, that played a monkey wrench in your relationship with them. Okay, and I see also, okay, what is this? Queen of Swords in reverse. You know, this person really doesn't, I don't know. They're very cold towards you. They cut you out. And I see that with the 7 of Cups in reverse, they made a decision. Okay. Wow. To really maybe connect with you. Really feel like a birthing of something new. But right now, they don't know what to do at this point. This is a 4 of Cups energy. Now, this is really symbolic of like structure, stability, and I really feel like it's stability in their emotions. They have to be emotionally stable, right? And with the 6 of Swords in reverse, I really feel like feminines, you feel like you know, it's hard. You can't do it anymore. I really feel like for my friends, you want to throw in a towel. Okay. And I see here the King of Pentacles. Okay. You want somebody to show up in the physical. But again, the King of Swords. Oh, this is Queen of Pentacles. So the King of Swords is showing up in reverse. They're not ready to communicate. What I'm feeling with this is that feminines, you know, your wheels are turning. You got to really focus on yourself. Again, this is a reiteration of the channel messages that I did 2 days ago. Okay, with the general collective energy. Feminines, you really have to heal yourself and work on yourself. You can't be dependent on this masculine, because this masculine ain't showing up. That's what I'm seeing, guys. Let me see. What is the advice? What is the advice? I'm going to pull the Akashic message here. Let's see. Any advice for feminines at this time? What is the advice? Because this may not resonate for everyone, but You know, and I keep saying this because this is very much like my friend's message. She's going through this right now. And it never fails. Every time when somebody contacts me before I do a general collector reading, I channel their energy. And I knew it was going to happen. You know, maybe that's my subconscious already forecasting. But hey, I mean, this is how the cards came out. And it must be a collective thing, right? You know, everything possibly may not resonate with you, but I'm pretty sure bits and pieces have. Okay, so let's see. We have Eight of Forces, the lightning bolt. Seems pretty quick. Okay, like, let's see. A lightning bolt illuminates a stormy night sky, striking a tree down to its core. Puddles of rain pool upon the crown. This card shows that it is time of splitting apart, a time of loss, disappointment, even a metaphorical death. You may be feeling wounded, grieved, or gravely disappointed. The loss could be a career opportunity, a romantic relationship, partnership, creative project, or friendship. At first glance, the event may seem sudden or unexpected, but in the light that flashes, we see the deep puddles of a storm that has been going on for some time. You've probably been aware of the threat or difficulty at some level, even if you were unwilling to acknowledge it before. Now is the time to accept the situation and not fight what's so. There is benefit coming, but it often takes an ending to bring forth a new beginning and a storm to cleanse the field. So here is the Akashic force. Imagine a lightning bolt striking nearby, leaving some destruction in its wake. Now close your eyes and with a deep breath, feel the energy of lightning stir within you. It's almost as if the finger of God is yours to employ. How do you want to direct this energy in your life? Use this energy wisely, feminine. And I kid you not, with my friend, okay, that contacted me, this is exactly, I want to say this is her reading, you know. She is done with her twin, you know, done, you know, but I know that, you know, it might change a little bit later, but for right now, you know, she's at a point where she can't take this anymore. She doesn't want to feel like the victim. You know, there's a loss of chemistry. But before the whole ghosting, they were together, and her masculine said that, you know, he loved her, okay, and wanted to spend his life with her. But what happened within a week's time? Like, totally ghost. Like, who does that? That's fucked up. You know what I mean? That's why, I mean, would you give somebody a second chance who told you that they love you and then they leave you? Hey, it's happened to me before too, guys. That's why, you know, I don't know. It's going to have to take someone fresh to stir up my heart, because I've seen it all, guys. I have seen it all. How can you trust if they did something like that to you? You know your self-worth. Would you put yourself in another position and give this person another chance? You know, if you try to make amends with the person, but this person doesn't want to have any relationship with you because of the ghosting and the blocking, that just means that the person isn't for you. If they shut that door on you, go, just take that as a sign. Okay. And for the twin flames, okay, if that happened to you, I know it's difficult because in your heart of hearts, you can't cut them off. Okay, but try anyway, you know. And if they come back into your life, I hope it's with a fresh new, I guess, lens. Okay, a fresh start. Let's just hope that they're mature when they come back around. And don't rush into it. Really give it time. It's about being in the flow, you know. Like, you know, twin flame energy is like very smooth. Okay, and you guys are playing with each other. Playing with each other. You guys get the idea, right? You guys are kind of like very natural with one another. That's what I have, guys. Let me go ahead and end this reading with a postcard message from Spirit. That's why I really hope that for my twins out there, if you've done the work and your masculine hasn't showed up, I really pray and hope that you find a soulmate that is going to show up for you. Someone who isn't afraid to talk to you, you know, to be open and vulnerable with you, you know, who would be more than willing to take you out in public and not hide you from their children, you know, or treat you like a secret, you know, things like that, guys. You want someone to say, hey, this is my love, and they would, you know, they wouldn't be afraid to expose you to their friends and family, you know. Just saying. You know, I don't know, guys. I don't know, this week, you know, it's time, like a reality check. It's time to cut it off, you know, cut out the bullshit, you know, and really look at the truth. So we have, dearest you, we have a secret for you. The more you think you know, the less you will actually do. So if you're willing to keep an open mind, you will avoid the narrow confines of the know-it-all and open up to unlimited potential that can be discovered only by the curious optimist. You know, this goes back to what I was talking about, show me the money, right? I was joking with that, but the whole context was that was you know, because I used to be in the APA and I played billiards, and you know, I went to different bars and I met different people. You know, you have to be open, you know, and really see like what else is out there. Okay, your twin is living their life and they're probably miserable with their karmic. Curiosity allows you to discover new things and see the world from a different perspective and find answers to questions you might not know you have. Right now, whatever is going on, it's important to know that you are not aware of all the aspects of it you need to see to make an informed choice. You might be projecting a story that isn't totally true. So moving forward, your mantra could be, I don't know, or that's interesting, as you keep your mind and heart open to new experiences and richer existence overall. All of us over here want you to be all that you can be. We are cheering for you. Can you hear us? Can you hear us, feminine? Spirit wants you to open up, okay? Don't be closed off because you're tethered to your twin. Your twin is here to help trigger you. And for some of my twin flames, yes, you guys will come into union, okay? But some of our twins, okay, they haven't ascended. They haven't awakened. They're not ready for union with their true twin flame, okay? They rather live, you know, a fake life with their fake karmic partners, you know, and they don't want to be optimistic. They don't want to open up. They don't want to see what else is out there. But get this, okay? For some of my feminines, okay, while masculine knew of you, they were optimistic then. They were open to new people and new experiences, and they kept you as an option. You know? So where's your self-worth? Why are you stuck on this person who doesn't give two shits, okay, about what you're doing right now? And if they do and they're keeping it to themselves, okay, that's their personal problem. You know, especially if you've been waiting on this masculine for years. Now, I know I'm hard on this collective, you know, and I'm not anti-twin flame reunions, okay? Trust me, I've been doing twin flame readings forever now. For years. I really hope that twins can come into union. I really have hope that the collective could raise their consciousness and really work on their shadow selves, you know, and heal themselves and do the work so that they can come into union with themselves, so they can be in union with their true divine counterpart. But if one twin is doing all the work and the other twin is dragging ass, okay, and you've done all that you could to raise your vibration and, you know, keep yourself in the high light, once you know that you're good on your own, you don't have attachment towards the twin, Okay. And I know that's a hard thing, you know, because we all have like some level of hope that our twins would awaken at some point and do the healing work and really reconnect with their divine counterpart. Okay. That would be ideal. But it may take a long time, guys. And during that time, you know, wouldn't it be nice to connect with other people and not close yourself off, you know, towards other individuals? You never know who you might meet along the way. It could be someone who might teach you something new, you know, someone who, you would be surprised, okay, by the different people and experiences that you get to, you know, learn based off of, you know, interaction. And, you know, everything is impermanent. Nothing is permanent, guys. You know, I really hope that this reading was helpful, and I really hope that my feminines keep your vibrations high. Okay, and you know, the full moon is coming up around the corner, so make sure you take your spiritual baths, and all of my bath products are on sale. So if you guys want to partake into my lovely beauty bath products, okay, which is to help really detox and clear yourself of negative energy and clear your auric field. That was my whole intention of creating the bath salts and the bath bombs and the body polish. Okay, if you have a shower, you know, go for the body polish. If you have a bathtub, obviously a bath bomb or bath salts, whatever that that you like. Okay, I have it all, guys. I really hope again that this was helpful. Give it a like if you feel like it resonated, you know, and also share it, you know, to a friend who could actually use this particular message. I know that this particular channel message may not be true for every twin feminine out there. Okay, some of my feminines have mentioned that they've moved on. You know, they're not going to hold back for their twin because they haven't even grown up, you know, and haven't matured, you know, or haven't evolved in a way. And, you know, it's all about looking at, you know, the type of person that you're attracted to. You know, there was a friend of mine, he is a high-ranking military officer, and at one point, you know, he wanted to marry me at some point. But I told him, I said, what is the context of you wanting to marry me when we haven't really communicated, when he was off in Iraq or whatnot? I can't really remember because this guy is always busy. He's jumping out of helicopters and, you know, going on missions, and I don't know, guys, what his real job is, but he's always traveling. Okay, so I'm pretty sure he's got some kind of secret clearance of some sort. But he told me, okay, if you're in the military and you're not a high-ranking officer, chances are that it's all about discipline. How disciplined are you in your job, and also is reflective of your personal life. And I really thought about that because my twin, he's not like a high-ranking officer, you know, he's enlisted, right? And I thought about his track record also, you know, from what I'd known, what happened to him in Okinawa and the aftermath. And then the treatment that I have received. You know, I never got an apology, you know, for the ghosting. It's been 3 years, guys. Over 3.5, 3 years and some change since I last seen my twin. And the last form of contact with him was over a year ago. Not even a year. It was like almost 2 years ago. I don't even remember. You know what I mean? I contacted him on his birthday and he didn't even say thank you. Not even a simple thank you. At that point, I was like, okay, well, I guess that's it, right? You know, even as a friend, you would think that thank you is, you know, that's basics. I didn't even get a thank you. So really, really assess the treatment that you have received from your twin. You know, is that what you want in a partner? Hell no. You want your twin to be open. Now, in the very beginning with me and my twin, he used to tell me everything. And that's what I loved about our connection with one another. But after he met his karmic girlfriend, okay, that's when shit went downhill. And it kind of messed him up. And yeah, then I got to see aspects about my twin that were not the greatest. Okay, so yeah, I kind of had high hopes for my twin to really operate and the best and his highest and greatest good, but was it? Not really. But also it could have been about the alcohol addiction that was altering his way of thinking. You know? So guys, just be open to other people and other experiences. And I'm just like everyone else, guys. You know, that's not easy. I'm an introvert and I don't do well in public areas. Yeah. And it's very difficult. If I open up to someone, that's a serious thing. I don't open up to anybody. It's very difficult, right, feminine? You know, so hang in there, okay? I know it's unfair, okay, that, you know, if masculine, you know, shows up and shows out, okay, would you give them another chance? And if so, okay, write down the boundaries. You know, what is the way that you would allow for this masculine to come back if, you know, masculine were to have another chance? And would you be open to new people? You know, does it have to be your twin? You know, you can still do your mission work and raise the vibration of the planet without the twin. You know what I mean? There's different levels of twin flame connections. Okay, and some of us, we do it solo, guys, you know. I mean, because we're just a different breed. So just take a think, right? Give it a good think. I really hope that this was helpful. Let me know. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.